Hi everyone and welcome to Pilates Therapy. My name is Sylvia. Today's little exercise snack is working from the chair. So if you have one without sides, that's probably a good idea. If you don't and you do have arms on it, then that's fine as well. You can do most of this on a lounge chair if you really want to, but I would suggest not to do it on an office chair with wheels because then it's not secure. So any sort of chair, edge of your bed, whatever you want to sit on, you should be able to do most of this in that spot. So this is just a very basic beginner's movement. So for anyone who hasn't really done a lot of exercise or has been injured or just starting out or just want to sort of get that body moving again for whatever reason, you know, it's got aches and pains and just getting started for the day. So let's get started. Just sitting comfortably however you want to, and through most of this you can just sit how you want. Sometimes I might ask you to sit forward, but you basically need to sit comfortably. The first exercise we're going to start off with, once you are settled, is we're just going to roll our shoulders. So you can choose to do double. So really shift those shoulders up to your ears and around. You can do doubles. If you would rather just do one at a time, that's fine as well. And try and reverse your circle. It's usually not as easy to do one way. And back. All right, now we're just going to have little circles of our neck. So bring your chin to your chest. And then swing slowly. Bring your eye gaze up through and bring it up to the sky. And then bring your eye gaze back to center. Bring your ear, can't talk, ear to your shoulder. Not your shoulder to your ear to your shoulder. Back to center. And other side. Back to center. And then just bring your eye gaze down to sort of a diagonal, down to the floor. And then keep your eye gaze going straight. And so still doing that diagonal, but now up to the ceiling. And back down and to the center. Turn slightly, eye gaze down. So you're going off to a diagonal again. You feel it sort of maybe putting a little bit on your neck. Bring your head up. Eye gaze keeps on going and up to the sky. And back down. And back to center. We're going to start moving our arms. So we're going to bring our arms up, out to the side. And then bring your palms together and bring them down in prayer. Bring them out in a big circle. Up top, palms go together and back. And all the time that we're doing this, start getting into using really deep breaths. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. Trying to slow it down, holding if you can. Fill your lungs and empty. And bring those arms back down. I'm just going to squeeze our palms together and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Get those palms squeezed and now lift your hands up. And then bring them back down, but you're still squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. Move those arms up, those palms up and down. Keep that squeeze. And as I always say to my clients, and don't forget to breathe. And one more. Bring it down. And roll the shoulders again. All right. We're going to now do a little bit of a roll down, okay? So this is like we'll do it as a standing up exercise, but we're doing it on the chair. So bring your chin to your chest, look at your belly button, slide those hands along your legs and bring your head down. Your hands go all the way down to the ground and your head comes as close as it can to your knees, still looking back at your belly button. And in reverse, keep your eye gaze at your belly button. And slide. Last thing, bring your head up. And then continue your eye gaze up and over. Bring those arms up to follow through. And maybe you can lean over the top of your chair and get up as far as you can. So my back is arching, and that's what we're looking for. Bring everything down. So arms down, head down to center. And then we're going to roll down again. So chin to chest, look at that belly button, slide those hands. Slide back. We're sliding, we're rolling. Last thing is your head that comes up. Then we continue our eye gaze and then our arms start following up. And you come up as far as you can and looking back as far as you can. And bring everything down again. All right. How are we going? All right, so we're going to keep on this moving of our spine and warming up all of our bits and pieces. We're going to start with some side bends. So we're going to have our arms out like we have two shopping bags there. We're going to bring one hand down to the floor. The other hand is going to go up to the sky. And then we're going to come up and we're going to swap the side to side, trying to track in a straight line. Okay, so we're trying not to get our head out towards our knees. Our head and hips are all going, shoulders, hand, all going in the same plane and up and down. Don't forget that breathing. And as with most things, you can go a bit faster, you can go slower, you can hold things, it's up to you. And bring that down, bring those hands down. Double hands onto one side, okay, and then look around your shoulder and pull on those legs. Bring yourself around, swap to the other side, and look around. And other side, one more on each side. And bring it back. All right. So if you have your feet flat on the floor, this is great. If you need to, you might need to shuffle forward if your feet don't actually touch the floor. We're going to go into some heel raises. I know you can't see my feet properly. I'll change the camera angle for you. But we're just going to do a couple of feet things. So we're going to start with some heel raises. So we're just going to come up onto our toes. You can do singles. Change to doubles. We're going to bring our legs out straight. Okay. I need to hold on to my chair a little bit, maybe. You might need to as well. We're just going to do some wind screens. Okay. So you can do one at a time again. So we're just rolling through from our, you'll find it will be coming from our hips. Even though I'm saying that we're rolling through from our ankles, it's not actually our ankle joint. Side to side. And then we're going to do some points. So point those toes, point, Oops. Guess the appearance from Monty, side to side. And then bring those feet up. We're going to go into first position if you ever knew ballet, and we're going to do some shuffling. So we're going to bring our onto our toes, heels out, onto our heels, toes out, and come out. And then we're going to come back in. So we're just shuffling, heel, toe, and backwards and forwards. So you can go out as far as you want to get. I find that I can do this better when I'm sitting forward on my chair. If I sit back, I don't get as much range. Okay. I'm going to bring those feet parallel. Okay. Then we're going to do some stamping. Okay. So stamp, stamp. And the amount of weight that you put through your legs, it's really up to you. So it's like we're jumping, but we're just adding a bit of weight. So I'm leaning forward as I do it, so then I'm getting a bit more weight. This is a great impact for our knees, our joints, our bones. Okay, heading to osteopenia, osteoporosis, where we're trying to build our bone density back up. Having that jarring is really good. But of course, if this is not for you, if your doctor has told you not to do these sorts of things, then maybe you wouldn't do it if you have a fracture risk. All right, but this is a low impact. So you're doing a bit of stamping and a bit of a jolt to your bones, but it's not as much weight. So you might want to do it as a lower version of to start off with, and then really add into that stamping, okay, that jumping sort of thing. All right. And we're going to finish there. I'm going to move the camera back up because I'm going to do a couple of last little arm exercises. Okay, we're going to go into a thing called cactus pose, so our arms are going to come up in that goalpost or cactus. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to bring your fingertips up, join them together, and then bring your elbows down to your waist. Fingertips up, elbows to waist. I'm going to change that a little bit. We're going to go back to our cactus. Okay, then you're going to shoot those arms up straight and back to cactus. Why? Cactus. Why? Cactus. I don't know why. But this is just a little bit of an extension. So pull those arms. Feel like I'm pulling them through the camera. And they're going up and down. And last one. Then we're going to bring our arms. We're going to have one down and one up. Okay. You need to shuffle to the beginning of your chair again. Okay. We're going to be bringing those hands behind us, and you're going to try and get those fingertips to touch. And then windmill your arms around and do the other one. Now, if you can't get those fingertips to touch, then that's fine. That's what we're aiming for. That's the imagery that I want you to have, is you bring those hands behind your head, behind your back, and try and join those fingertips together. It may not happen, but if you keep on doing it, you never know. And last one, bring those down. Bring your hands on top of your knees, okay? What I want you to do here is I want you to bring your fingertips off. So glue your hands onto your legs. Pull those fingers up, bring them down. Pull those fingers up and down, up and down. And then we're going to move it. So then the upper half, sorry, bottom part of our hand or our heel is on, and we're moving the whole hand up. So working through our wrist. And our last little exercise. Okay, we're just going to roll. So roll through this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who is following my exercise snacks, that's another little gem for you to do if you really know that you need to move your body, but you don't want to be exercising hard for whatever reason, and it might just be your choice for the day that you want to have a little bit of movement but not go too hard and too fast. I hope you like this. Please, if you do, like and subscribe. If you subscribe to it, it means that you get a little notification on your YouTube chat, on your account, to say that I've put another video up. If you would like to know more information about my other classes that you can get on demand, they're usually 30-minute classes. Usually it might be mat class, might be chair, might be standing, might have weights. If you don't have weights, use cans. There are all sorts of things that we do home-based, so you don't have to have special equipment. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.